What is going on, everybody? So we're back here, and I tried recording a sitngo, but the file it got corrupt, so why not try again? But in that sitngo, I lost 800k, so it's all good. I'm gonna notify the people that I am recording this for YouTube. In this position, I'm just honestly, I'd bet more, but I had to make a rash decision whether or not to, actually. Well, he kind of jumped the gun there. So if it's a quick elimination, it's a quick elimination, right? But I have to do it because I'm not folding kings. I'm not folding king. Yeah, I'm not folding kings right away. So honestly, that was like a plea to me. That was like a plea to Allegiant, but so we got a pretty nice hand there. So decent. But I should probably note people. If you want to watch it, it will be up tomorrow. The channel name is So in this particular situation here, I didn't speak through it, so I was typing, but basically what we're gonna do is basically just check it through and see what happens. There's a lot of eliminations, but in that particular stance, well, I think a lot of people left because I was recording it, but here honestly, we're small blinds, so honestly, it's probably best to raise, but I'm just gonna call for the sake of being in the hand. But all right, so let's see if we can win. Now I'm gonna bet half the pot because we did hit one of the cards that we needed, and we scared him off, so that was nice. So Jack 8. Actually, the blinds are 500k 501k. So I'm gonna call, and we'll just see what happens here, and hope for the best. Right now, possible cards that could pop up are 9. We need a 9 for sure. But right now, it doesn't look like anyone has anything. Honestly, I could be blunt and bet because I'm basically the last person. But now that she did that, that's out of question. I'm gonna fold because I lost 800k, so I'm just looking to gain that chip stack back, and honestly, I'll also gain the 13 million I lost. But hey, as long as I keep in the mills, we're good and we're solid. Because if I lose what I just bought last night, that sucked. Hopefully, it'll last me a couple months. But who knows? Threes. Most people who play poker would shove. But in this particular situation, I'm just going to call because it's really not that strong of a pocket pair. So I'm just going to check. Well, you could argue a bet there. Honestly, I'm going to basically semi-bluff and rep the ace and see what happens. And we won. So Ace Jack now. I'm probably gonna bet five, five maybe. Yeah, five grand seems a reasonable amount for that type of hand. Honestly, if you get a big kicker like that, you want to be aggressive right off the hop. And honestly, it's a shame to check after you just made a big bet. But when you get nothing, and I'm gonna bet half the pot because it's just adding equity, and hopefully we scare them off. I mean, I don't really need the tempo to scare them off though, because I have a big hand in myself though, and that shove, it's kind of saying something there, but Jack 10 off, for fuck's sakes. Well, that kind of sucks. I guess it was a little too rash with that decision, but what can you do? I had a big hand and I kind of trusted it, but honestly, if I just make cash, that'd be nice. Right here, honestly, I'm just gonna bet 2 grand and see what happens. But honestly, this hand I'm just gonna fold. I know I'm repping mostly the aggression here, but I'm trying to win the tournament, and that in itself is a struggle because I've been blanked for a while here, and quite honestly, I think I'm due for a tournament win. I know it's only 250,000, but to me right now in that position is kind of a lot of money. Once again, I'm gonna fold only because it's a weak kicker. I know it's 1,500, but see, and this flop, honestly, I kind of regret the fold now because of that flop. I could have made equity because see, he's raising to 1,500, and see the 9 pops off, and that gives me I could hit a 5 or a 10 in that particular situation to get it straight. And obviously, if we stayed in, we would have bricked. Bricked flop, turn, and river. But what can you do? See, now in this situation, that is a decent, solid hand there. I'm just gonna bet pot because putting equity in would be nice, and hopefully we get a call. We get a call, so I'm gonna bet 50 because he checked me, right? So obviously he's showing that he's weak, but we'll see. I'm home. I want to start getting into the sitngo tournament kick kind of because it's fun playing 9-person tournament, 1-table tournament. Right here in this situation, I'm just gonna check slow play it because there's other draws and they're probably all connected. C5, 6, C flush, but 7 could. I'm kind of suspecting that someone's slow playing a bigger hand than I have. See, but my gut feelings aren't always right in this particular situation. But 1,500 right now, right here, I'm just gonna call because it's Jack 5 and the blinds are low, and I honestly kind of regret that call because I've been mucking some low pairs and what just popped up. Oh yeah, it's fine. 8. So honestly, I'm gonna bet half pot because it's only a half pot, and my reasoning for that is because someone could have a higher straight, or in this case, because that burned off, maybe honestly, we'll see what he does. By that reputation, he probably has a bigger hand than I do, but you never know. See, most of the times I'm actually right on the ball, but I kind of went with my gut there, and I kind of regret that because now I'm down in chips. So now I'm awaiting a big hand, but that was honestly kind of a stupid play because He was slow playing the whole time, and you know what could I do? I hit, so he hit the flush, and he was slow playing that shit. Honestly, I thought he was weak, but what? I didn't actually mean to call. I meant to check. Because it's a fast tournament. But ace deuce, that's a pretty decent hand. So, honestly, we're now big blinds. We get to see what's gonna happen here. And honestly, I just want to ride this out. Or get a big hand because so close to cash is like but we'll see. 5, 9, 6. No. If you want me to do fundamentals of poker, let me know. And there will be face videos. Because I got a camera and stuff for Christmas, but I'm just this is like the first video back, so in this particular situation, I honestly I clicked fold beforehand, and only the reasoning because it's ace 3 and I am honestly in a tight situation and I don't really have chips to spend. I really hope some of these people get knocked out, and honestly right here, seeing as they're checking, I probably would have been most vulnerable around the turn because he hit an ace, but I hit an 8. Hypothetically, if I stayed in that, hypothetically though, I would have stayed in. Honestly, is there a shove happening? Let's go shove, because honestly, shove right now in this situation is most honorable, only because it's fuck. So we need jack, queen. That's nice. They're slow playing, so maybe that signifies that they don't really have much. And if we double up, that'd be nice too. But you really never know in these kinds of situations, because you're all in and you can't make rash decisions, and like you're not in control of the flop. But now in that situation, that puts us back in the lead, in the chip lead. So honestly, we are fucking solid right now. So I'm liking our chances of cashing now, because I have the chip stack and I got the hand I wanted to, right? But let's hope. We're fighting for a cash because I lost a big tournament, obviously. But that's not that may be one of the reasons that we're fighting for a cash, but I'm also wanting to win this tournament because redemption time, and I haven't won any tournaments in like 10 attempts, but or like since 2016. So honestly, I'm gonna call because a king kicker in this situation, maybe they'll show weakness, but that's 10 grand. So I think she might be repping maybe the 5 as like as she's got a big hand, because honestly, when you do that in a low kind of situation, you're probably repping a big draw, big flush, big draw, or maybe even you did hit something. But in that kind of logistics, you want to milk everybody. You want to milk their chip stack, because really, honestly, you want to get back in the game and you want to be able to win. So honestly, a bet like that is kind of absurd, but I probably would have done the same thing in just like a different tense. But it depends, really. Maybe she was bluffing, maybe she wasn't, but you really never know. And honestly, in that situation with those low pairs, I probably wouldn't have bet. Maybe with the 7s, because you really never know. But honestly, I'm kind of maybe she's gonna shove here because she doesn't really have chip equity that she really needs. But 9 deuce and 6, no, she's done, and we're in the money. So hard fought tournament is well deserved. But right now in this situation, I'm gonna call because suited. Why not? A great straight flush hand or straight hand. So, and we hit. So I'm gonna raise, honestly, to keep. Honestly, I was raising 2,500 to keep equity between me and him. Hopefully, he would have called me, but King 8, 4 King. I'm gonna check. I think third gets 300,000, 3,705. I'm gonna bet pot here because honestly, just building that equity for the pot, and hopefully we'll get both calls, but you never know. 2,500, honestly, to keep equity. 5. And it's great we're getting calls. Maybe he paired, maybe he didn't. See, in that kind of situation, we're kind of forced to fold. Only really because he's probably repping the straight. We didn't really hit anything. We were just kind of semi-bluffing. And in that situation with King Queen, semi-bluffing is okay. In a certain sense of, like, if you're betting small, trying to continue the equity, but I wasn't really trying to push them out. If I was trying to push them out, I would have made a much larger bet, but in kind of that situation, see, now we got the same hand again, so this is nice, Let's play with this a little bit. I'm gonna bet, we're getting a call. It's basically the same flop, but I don't remember the flop that happened, so we'll just go with that. It's the same flop, but see, I'm checking now. Maybe if he checks, I pot it. Honestly, because honestly, if he calls, then he's probably slow playing a big hand, which he folded, so he probably had a weak hand. This situation, we're killing for a nice kind of, see, we got double runner now, so double, if we hit, then that'd be nice, but we'll see. But right now, in this situation, I'm gonna call, because honestly, I don't think you would say that it was a waste of a call, or waste of 10 grand, because, you're curious, you want to see the turn, and it's a 2 per, like, honestly, I want to win, but that was like a double runner, and the double runner with the turn. So in all actuality, kick it maybe into high gear, just for that, and this is the start of the series sitngo. I heard they might be coming up with the multi-tournament sitngo, but they will also be like different series names, like home, like. But you never know. We're just gonna check, and obviously, right there we got middle pair. If he bets, we're pretty much gonna fold, because I don't want to stick around, because I don't really have much. I'm gonna fold, only really because it wasn't really showing much equity or much potential in the hand. Obviously, 4 or 9 would give us a straight, but once again, he's betting pretty large. Right now, I'm just gonna call in the situation because it's a low pair, and we have basically last bet here, so half. I'm only betting half, possibly to add equity, and obviously, I'm gonna bet with that kind of hand, and boom, we get back-to-back pairs. That's nice. Better kind of hand here. We'll see what he does. Honestly, I'm gonna fold, really only because, that would have been nice. Oh, fuck. I regret folding now, to be truly honest. That would have been nice. Most people would say it was a stupid move to fold, which it probably was, but, to risk it on that low of a pair is kind of absurd. But now we know that we probably would have had quads. That would have been a nice hand to start off the nice series, debut a nice series. But you know, but I guess we'll see, right? Seven deuce. Honestly, it's not really a good hand, but we'll see how it lays out. And I'm gonna check fold, to be really honest, because it's not a good hand whatsoever. So I'm not gonna waste my time. Maybe I'll throw in a little bet here, but let's see. I was debating throwing in a little bet, but I'm folding this too because it's 7-3 and it's like one up from 7-2. So let's hope we win here because hey, that'd be nice. Nah, honestly, two blinds, pretty much. That I don't know. Maybe if I would have, actually king nine, like, would it be kind of hypocritical for me to say go all in this situation because I just folded? Now, honestly, I'm gonna go all in this kind of situation right now because hopefully I get a call. Hopefully it doesn't have an ace. That'd be nice. And right now we're back in the ball game, so I'm gonna call. Ace nine has a nice starting equity, and honestly, it'd be a nice to win. And wow, he really that's kind of iffy there because he called that on the he was calling on a diamond, basically diamond draw. It was kind of iffy, but we're back into it now, so we're in contention for the win. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna speed it up. I think I'm just gonna go normal voice. I'm not gonna make any drastic cuts. I might if there's like bad audio, but hopefully this one doesn't go distorted. That'd be nice. And honestly, I made that bet because he was showing he was weak the whole time, and I was honestly he was showing he was weak. So I'm gonna stalk the prey there. And honestly, my hand was weak too, but he was basically betting, and I said, hey, look, the turn hit me, But obviously it didn't in that kind of situation. But I'm gonna fold only really because it's not really. See, every time I fucking fold, oh man, that would have been nice to meet them both, but nah, didn't happen. Shove happening. Ooh. I'm gonna shove because I might end the tournament. There's a split. There's a nice split. Seven deuces. It's not worth the 12,500. God, it didn't look like it was worth it the pre-flop, but honestly, there's nothing really you can do because it's just nasty. Maybe he had the flush. Nasty though. Gonna check. Oh, ace four. Can we hit? Can we hit? Nah, he doubled up. Oh my goodness. Nice double up though. That was. I have to call this, and quite honestly, I'm gonna bet if he doesn't, and if he did, I'd probably fold. I'm gonna fold because it's not really worth it. And let's see, 7. No, he doubles up again. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna fold again. 10-7 hearts isn't really what I'm foreseeing, but foreseeing it doesn't make any sense. But I guess we're in a good position because we're ship leaders. So blinds are up there, and might end, but blinds are getting to us all, I guess, at this point in the tournament. I have nothing, and I don't really want to bet. If he bets, then I might. See, right there, 9. Honestly, he's probably bluffing for equity, like I've done in the past, because if he really had something, then he'd call, 8. Oh, dodge. Yes, heads up. Here we go. So, for the championship, can we get a championship on our first go? Let's see. 7. Where? Right now, nah. It's not really worth it because I could argue shove in this situation, and most people can as well. But right now, honestly, I'm going all in because of that river. And we had a nice double up, but he's probably thinking I'm bluffing, but I wasn't. But I didn't really want to show equity. Alright, well, I'm raising, so. Alright, dodge, and we're good. Dodge, and we're good. Yes! We won our first tournament on record, so that is beautiful. We won, I think, a million chips? I don't, wow, voice crack, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.